stop. What I'm about to tell you about what you should never reveal could completely change how people see you and how much power you hold forever. And I'm not exaggerating even a little bit. Most people will never learn this, and because of that, they'll spend their entire lives being predictable, readable, controllable. They'll wonder why people move ahead of them, outmaneuver them, quietly replace them, without ever understanding why. If you've ever felt like people use your openness against you, stay with me. Because if you click away now, you might stay exactly where you are. Let me tell you about Daniel. Daniel shared everything. His plans, his doubts, his next moves. He thought it made him trustworthy, but slowly, people started beating him to opportunities he talked about first. Conversations shifted. Respect faded. I was Daniel, and it cost me an opportunity I had worked months for, taken by someone I trusted. What I didn't know then was this. Here's why this works, and this is rooted in actual psychology. It's called information asymmetry. The person who knows less about you controls more of the interaction, because uncertainty creates psychological tension, and tension creates attention. But the moment you explain everything, you remove that tension. And what most people don't understand is this: the less predictable you are, the harder you are to control. The prince puts it brutally. Men are so simple and so ready to obey present necessities that one who deceives will always find those who allow themselves to be deceived. He wasn't just describing manipulators. He was warning you that your openness makes you easy to read and easier to exploit. Every time you overshare, you're not building connection. You're lowering your strategic position. Now let me give you the actual framework. There are two ways to move through life. Emotional transparency, where you say everything to feel understood, or strategic restraint, where you say only what serves your position. The difference is leverage. Transparency gives it away. Restraint compounds it. The rule is simple. Say less than you know. Reveal less than you feel. Now you might be thinking, isn't this just playing games? No, this is not about manipulation. This is about self-preservation. The people who call it games are the same people who benefit when you have no boundaries. But here's what nobody talks about. When you stop revealing everything, something changes internally. You stop chasing reactions. You stop explaining your worth, and you start building control. Control over your words, control over your emotions, control over how others experience you. This is where power begins, because the most dangerous person in any room is not the loudest, not the smartest. It's the one no one can fully read. That's not behavior. That's identity. The 5 things you must never reveal. 1. Your biggest goals. Here's what happens when you reveal your goals. You tell someone your next big move, your business idea, your plan, your ambition. At first, they support you, but then something shifts. They start comparing, competing, doubting. Sometimes, they move before you do. Julius Caesar didn't rise by announcing his intentions. He moved, and by the time people understood, it was already done. Machiavelli emphasized controlling perception, not exposing intention. Because once people see your destination, they can block your path. Practical application. Keep your goals private in early stages. Speak when there is evidence, not possibility. Because spoken ambition invites resistance. Executed ambition creates authority. 2. Your weaknesses. You tell someone your fears, your insecurities. You think it builds trust, but not everyone connects through empathy. Some people collect information, and later, they use it. Napoleon Bonaparte maintained the image of control even in instability, because perception shapes outcome. Machiavelli warned, a leader must appear strong, even when he is not, because visible weakness invites pressure. Practical application. Share selectively. Test loyalty over time before revealing depth. because once someone sees your cracks, they decide whether to protect you or use them. Stay with me, because point 4 is the one that will make you rethink every conversation you've had this week. 3. Your next move. Most people lose before they begin, because they announce what they're about to do. I'm starting this. I'm planning that. And suddenly, the environment shifts. People prepare. Competitors adjust. Your advantage disappears. D-Day succeeded because of deception, not exposure. If the plan was known, it would have failed. Machiavelli understood timing of information is power. Practical application. Move quietly. Execute first, reveal later. Because visibility before execution invites interference. 4. Your full capability. The moment people think they understand you, you lose unpredictability, and unpredictability is power. If people know your limits, they know how far to push you, but if they're unsure, they hesitate. Sun Tzu wrote, "Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak." Machiavelli carried the same principle into leadership. Never let others fully measure you. Practical application. Hold something back. Don't show every skill. Don't reveal every strength, because mystery creates caution, and caution creates respect. 5. Your emotional triggers. This is the most dangerous one. The moment someone knows what provokes you, they can control you. They don't need power. They just need access to your reactions. One word, one tone, one look, and suddenly, you're no longer in control. Machiavelli warned that emotional exposure reveals weakness faster than strategy ever could, because once your reactions are predictable, so are you. Practical application. Pause before reacting. Train emotional discipline, because if they can trigger you, they can steer you. Here's the uncomfortable truth. The person you need to hide these things from the most is the one you're trying hardest to be understood by. And you know exactly who that is, because the need for their approval is exactly what gives them power over you, until you reduce that need, until you stop revealing everything. You stay exposed. You can close this video and go back to explaining yourself, proving yourself, revealing everything. Or you can start today, saying less, controlling more, and watch how people start treating you differently. Machiavelli didn't teach cruelty. He taught awareness. He taught that power belongs to those who understand human nature, not those who ignore it. Because in a world where everyone reveals everything, the one who doesn't controls everything. Never attempt to win by force what can be won by deception. The Prince. Your silence is not weakness. Your silence is strategy. Comment control if you're done being predictable.